Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to remove your slide release and install a new slide release that you might have purchased. The one I'm going to show you is the Kagwerks raised and extended slide release. It's personally my favorite. This is on the Glock 19. Even if you don't have the Glock 19, they're relatively all the same. So if you don't have the Glock 19 and you have a different model, this video can still work for you on how to remove it, because they all pretty much just drop in the same way. So let's get right into it. First things I'm going to show you is that it's clear. Nothing in the chamber there, nothing down there. We are all clear. So I'm going to go ahead and pull back with this hand on my slide, pull down the two little takedown levers on the side, pull them down at the same time, and then let that release forward. Go ahead and pull that out. Drop that. So the only thing you will need for this is a little punch. This is just one I got off Amazon. So while there's a pin right here, so while you are pushing down on that pin, I'm right-handed, so it's easier if I do it this way. While I'm pushing down on this pin right here, I'm going to be wiggling this up. Sometimes they just push out without wiggling, but it is trying to get this to focus. There it goes. So while I'm wiggling this, I'm going to be pushing out this as well. So give it a kind of a wiggle. There we go. That one kind of slid out without much of a wiggle, but that will pop through. There's your little piece. Going to go ahead and keep that. So then you go ahead and pop this locking block out. It's just this piece here. You can pry on it from back on from over here. I personally think it's a little easier right here. Just press up on that and it's going to slide out. So there it goes. That slides out just like that. Leave that aside, and there it is. There is your slide release. So this thing, like I said, it just sits in there. So even if you're not using this Kagwerks, it literally just drops in just like that. So if you're not using the Kagwerks, if you're using a different one, it's pretty much the same way. And this is still showing you how you're going to take out your slide release. So you took out your old one. Say this is your old one. You got that one taken out. You don't need that anymore. So you're going to take your new one, which this one is the Kagwerks raised and extended slide release. I like it a lot. So you're going to drop that in there, drop it into place. As you can see, it's nice into place. The spring, there's a little spring that's going to go on the right side. So that's nice in there. You can give it a little push just to make sure it's nice and set in there. I'm going to take my locking block. So you have the two long posts. That's going to go forward. That is going to slide right back in over top. Just go ahead and push that down slowly. So now that is in there. Just so you can see what it looks like from the side, it is all the way in there. Now that I have that, I'm going to take this post. Go ahead and push that in from the side. See, it kind of just slipped in there without me even having to do much. I'm just going to, it's still sticking out though. I'm going to go ahead and push that through. And you can kind of hear a click once you get it all the way in. You can kind of hear a click, but you just want to make sure that it's even on both sides. This right here is sticking out a little bit more than the other side. You can try and get it even a little, but it seems like it's sticking in there nice and tight. So go ahead and wiggle it around. It's nice and good. Feels great. So you're gonna go ahead and take your slide and slide that back onto the grooves right there. Slide that on there. It's Glock 9. There it goes, nice and click. So makes it. Make sure that's still proper. So I'll go ahead and push it up. Make sure that locks back in place, which it does. Go ahead and pull that down. Operates well. The reason I like this one is because I run a high grip on my Glock. So when my hand's nice and high, it's actually covering the. Let me see if I can show you a better way. I'll show you left-sided. So it'd be kind of like that when my hands in the high position, it's actually covering the stock slide release. So if I were shooting left-handed or whatever, I'm just showing you this way because of the light, but it would actually be covering this piece. So I like this because it's high and tight and it's out of the way. And even when you're going for a mag reload, you gotta put that out, push it in. It's kind of right there, right where your thumb's at. So I like it a lot. Stays nice out in the way, but that is how you would change out your slide release for a different one, or just to remove it. So thank you for your time and patience. Go ahead and like, subscribe, or comment if you have any questions, and I appreciate your time. Have a good day.